So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a sugar skull makeup tutorial for the Day of the Dead, which is on the 2nd of November. I did this about 2 years ago, and since then I've definitely improved in makeup, so here it is. Okay, so I've already started with my base, so that's my primer, foundation, eyebrows and lip balm. I'm tying up back my hair and putting in a hairband to make sure that no hair is getting in the way. And I'm starting with an eyeliner and a thin brush. This is by Maybelline, and I'm going to be drawing a squiggly line down the centre of my face to cut off the half. You want this to be really broken. You don't want it a dead line because it looks much better this way. Now I'm taking my Naked Heat palette and I'm going to be starting my eyes. I'm taking Enfugo Ashes and Ember, and I'm doing that on my outer corner and my crease. I'm going to make this really dark. Then for all on my lid, I'm going to take He Devil and then take that up to my brow bone, and then start to take Enfugo Ashes and Ember up to my brow bone too. I'm also going to be mixing some black with that to really define the depth of it. Then I'm going to be taking it under my eye, starting off with He Devil, and then adding all the darker shades like the blacks and the 3 purple shades. I'm also taking black with a thin angled brush and doing it under my waterline and up where my eyeliner would go to make a smoky eyeliner. I'm also taking the shadow onto my brow and above the brow to define the eye sockets a bit bigger. Then I'm taking the eyeliner and outlining it. Then taking some black shadow on a flat brush and be taking that outside the edge of the black liner of the eye around just half of it to make a shadow. I'm now going to be taking some white powder. This is an eyeshadow. It wasn't that pigmented, so I spent ages on this all over my base onto my foundation just to make that side of my face look a bit more pale like a skull. I also added in some white face paint, which again was not the best brand and I would recommend getting better, but over time I got the white effect I wanted. I don't want this too white because I don't want it to look fake. I do want the definition that you can see the contrast from the skull side to the plain side. I drew some lines coming from my lips, and then I drew a line to do my contour line, which goes from my ear to my lips with a little bend. That is my chiseled line, and then under that I'll be taking some black mixed with brown shadow from a Revolution palette and to really sharpen that contour. I will be also dragging that contour onto my jawline and above by my hairline all the way up to the top to really define my face. You need to be looking very deadly like a skull. I will be then adding some white under the shadow to make it look the same colour as the top of my face, because although it's shadowed, it doesn't want to look too dark. I then did a very messy and very smudged eyeliner and a wing, just add a little bit and widen up my eye. Again, my camera cut out, but I took a red face paint pen and I did some dots along my cheekbone and under the contour. Then I took the eyeliner and did some dots in between. Then I did this like little line under the contour. I don't know why, I just felt it added a bit more detail. And then did a swirl on my forehead to fill up that space, along with some dots around it. I then took a red lipstick and I added kind of like teardrops around the eye, and then kind of patted them out to make them look a little more smudged in. And then I took this along my face near my half line and smudged this out my finger. Then I applied a lash, one lash onto my eye because I didn't want to do the other side because that's plain. And guys, this is the first time ever putting on lashes, so I did struggle a lot, but I watched a few videos and I think it turned out really good. I did some eyeliner and powder over the top just to cover up the line though. Look how dangerous this is, and then you can totally tell this is my very first time applying lashes, but I cut and trimmed the lashes while they were on my eye. Oh my god. Now I am adding some glitter, the 3 glitters from the Naked Heat palette, Lumbra, Dirty Talking, Scorch, onto all over my eye socket and onto all the red dots across my cheekbone and under my contour. Now I'm starting on the plain side. I'm taking my Naked 3 palette, and this is a very natural eye because you want it to really contrast with the other side. So I'm taking Nuna, and I'm going to be doing the outer corner and the crease. I also will be adding this with Liar and Bitter Factory too, and then putting Limit all over my lid. I've also done the contour off camera, and now I'm just adding some blush. I wanted a really girly look to match the eyes. Actually, I did my brush with a big brush from the Naked 3 palette, and I just literally swept my brush across Dust, Burnout, Limit and Buzz from the palette. Doing my mascara and combing through my lashes and curling them. Off camera I also did the tiny bit of lip I have on that side with a tiny little natural nude lipstick. Rimmel London Kate in shade 42. And then I took my hair out and then we are done. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. I worked so hard on it. It took me hours while I was sat there doing my makeup, but I love how it turned out. Subscribe, like the video if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!